Okay guys, mobile phone marketing these days be like, for your $1,100 or your 1 lakh rupees INR, I'm providing you 50% of the camera facilities, 20% for the screen like this refresh rate, that hertz, this technology, and for remaining 30% is for everything else, your design, your battery, your actual calling facilities, messaging facilities, XYZ. So you see the point, you get the point, right? These days you are buying more of a camera rather than a mobile phone. Obviously you can use a mobile phone facilities for probably 10-15,000 or rupees, $100-$150 also. So this is the flashy Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. It's an amazing phone and I still cannot wrap my mind around how beautiful, how unique, how I should say marvel of a technology it is to just fit everything in my palm, and it turns out to be a full-fledged phone when required. Now, the issue in India is that in India, the prices are marketed probably 30 to 40% higher than what you are paying in US or probably even other countries. So, not just to not offend anyone, I'm showing you that I own Apple products too. This is iPad Pro M1, which I recently purchased in June this 2021. So again, Apple user. This is a MacBook Pro. Again, Apple user. So all I needed was to purchase an iPhone and AirPods or Earbuds Pro, whatever, and I would be having a complete Apple ecosystem. But then again, I try to find value in what I'm buying. They are great product, but then I'm okay with the tablet and laptop, day-to-day usage. Do I want to see something new, or I just want to get the best features in a reliable manner, because that is what Apple is. It gives you what it gives you and it's reliable. It's not the latest breaking edge technology, but it's reliable, it is seamless, and its ecosystem when synced together, that will be amazing. Again, I don't spend too much on mobile phones. This might be my most expensive mobile phone ever. Why I didn't choose the Ultra S21 Ultra? Because it comes with almost 10% incremental price. It comes at 1 lakh if you with the offers, and it comes with 89. So the reason is pretty simple. It will give me great camera for sure, S21 Ultra, and it will give me great battery. These two are the best things. It will give me high screen resolution for sure. That is also 0.5 thing, because it doesn't matter too much. But the point is, it is something new, it has that novelty, and at least for a few weeks or a month or two, I will be amazed by something which I have purchased. This is a cool factor, and anybody saying that I'm buying this phone for its amazing cameras, its great screen, XYZ, no, you're buying this for this cool flipping Flossie Carter style of flipping this phone. So that's the reason you actually buy something which has this kind of technology. It's not just for the cameras, or it's not just for the screen, it's for that coolness factor, the emotions which are attached from us using the flip phones in early 2000s. So yeah, that's the reason you buy this, not other way around. Now, frankly speaking, you will find this even funny that I actually wanted to purchase a new watch. I had no plans of upgrading my mobile phone because I had plenty of juice left in it that it can last me even a year or two very easily. But the way Samsung has, messed up everything, just like other brands which start with a fruit name, that you need to purchase their mobile phone to actually use the LTE benefits, again, in the watches. There are some hacks in here and there, but I needed seamless integration. So I thought, okay, cool, let's purchase a Samsung product, which is a mobile and a watch and an earphone. Now let me remind you, Galaxy Z Flip 3 is in shortage right now. It is so much pre-ordered that Samsung is not able to, fulfill the orders. People who have pre-ordered on 1st of September, at least in India, are not able to receive their mobile phones even by 20th of September. So this is like, I don't know what kind of situation this is. And even Samsung is hiring many people, probably 700-800 in Vietnam, just to build these products. Regarding unboxing, let's unbox this. I'm just kidding. I already unboxed it in the shop because for some registration purpose I had to. You only get a USB and a SIM injector tool and some booklets inside, no charge or anything. So I have set it up completely, and from 24 hours, it's now almost 24 hours. There are some gaps obviously, but guys, the way some people are bashing this mobile, that's absolutely false. For first few hours, I felt it's like sipping battery every 2 minutes, 1% or something like that, but that is what it happens in the first few hours or in the first few days. Your phone actually learns, it understands. Even in the battery percentage, it says learning phase, like it is kind of learning my usage pattern, my habits, to know where to provide more juice, where to save it. So battery, it's not bad, it's good. It's not great, but it's good. Now throughout yesterday, whoever saw this mobile, they were pretty much like amazed, their minds blown. It's still something which you will not see in most people's hand, because even I never saw this very frequently. Now I've since started with the disadvantage. So the second disadvantage is camera. True, at 90,000 INR, this is 89,000 for the 256GB variant. For 90,000 Indian rupees, or probably 1200 USD, you get a lot more even from Samsung, from S21 Ultra when it comes to cameras. But guys, you have to understand the tech, the engineering is still new when it comes to flip phones. So it's not possible to put those, periscope and all cameras inside the mobile phones, because it is comparatively slim and it has to distribute a lot more tech into both halves so that it can flip, can fold. That's the reason you won't see 5-6 cameras lying on the back. But the cameras, the two 12 megapixel cameras at the back and the one on the front are amazing. I clicked photos yesterday, it was evening, and it performed really great, except I saw problems at two places immediately. You won't get the 60 fps mode in ultra wide camera sensor. In wide it is there. And the second thing I noticed is that optical image stabilization, like the video stabilization, is turned off the moment you switch to 60 fps in 4K. These are two issues which I found. Maybe there is some setting or there is some update which comes in the future which can handle these issues and probably resolve them. But for now, I don't think so these issues are resolved yet. It has the utility also added to it, the back screen. That is amazing. Like you can see yourself and shoot or record if you're something into vlogging, whatever. And it also acts as a quick notification, like browsing and everything. You don't have to actually open your flip mobile, and that is one of the reasons that battery will last you almost equivalent, because you don't have that urge to open your mobile to see everything every time you want to see anything. So you can just keep on swiping and you will see, okay, these are my notifications. One issue with that front screen is it crops in your photos, your videos. If you don't open your mobile phone and start capturing, trust me, Samsung, fix this. I want my videos seamless, just the way I open and shoot, because if half of my videos are cropped, half of the videos are in actual 4:3, 16:9, or whatever be the resolution, the dimensions, it won't look great when I start processing them, because half will be cropped, half will be full length, and that is just plain weird. I understand the point, it is for quick social media sharing like Instagram and all, but Samsung, at least give that option to us that I can actually change in the overall resolution, the size of the video. I understand your point that one of the reason is you cannot see everything, the same dimensions in which the videos are recording at the back, but still give us the option, give us that choice. We will make it. Why are you making it for us? Another reason can be that since it's close, the heat dissipation is less, because this area, it really gets heated up. I have heard people saying this. I've also experienced that it is, I would say, more in the first few weeks, but it will reduce. But then again, all that processing happens in the top part of it. It is probably where the Snapdragon 888 processor which is again top and in the mobile world, but it does get heated up. So one of the reason can be that since there is no heat dissipation from the screen end, maybe it reduces that resolution to just save in processing time. Who knows, but give us the option, we will decide. Okay, so let's continue. Yes, there is compromise when it comes to the price you are paying, but what you are getting for a daily usage, you won't find any difference or any letdown by any means. Trust me on that. I will show you the photos and videos. You can see for yourself. so I can ignore this fuzzy hairs, but I thought why not a little bit of vlogging test. So I'm shooting from again front camera, from just one hand, no stabilization, nothing. And this is how it looks from the front camera. Sun is just opposite me, so yeah. Dynamic range is amazing. There is a fountain here and it's quite noisy, but let's see how much audio, how much clarity it's able to get from my words versus this. So you can see the dynamic range even from the front camera is great. Guys, this screen right here, it's outstanding. Every content, sometimes I feel the photos which I have like shot on this mobile phone, they look beautiful because I'm watching them on this screen. Probably it won't look that great if I'm watching on some other monitor or probably a bit budget mobile phones. This screen is no doubt outstanding, and then it can fold also and still give you that level of brightness, that level of sharpness, that level of colors. I don't know, we are living in 2021 or we are living in 2030. It's good, it's that good. Then it comes to back screen, it has a limited set of utilities. You cannot add too many features to it, but I think they should, Samsung, you should include more customizations on your front screen. Talking about the hinge feels absolutely, there is no cracking sound or no kind of friction sounds which you feel that something is wobbling or on. It feels solid, it's absolutely well built. And the point that it is water resistant, not dust resistant. There's a difference between dust and water resistance. So it is water resistant because it has the coating inside in its internal. So water goes inside here and there, but it has that coating which it prevents from. Now this is just a early impression of 24 hours, what I felt so far. And the first thing which I did yesterday is for 2.5 hours, I shot photos and videos, because just after getting the pre-ordered mobile phone, I went with my family to one of the great parks which are there in my area close by. It's Janeshwar Mishra Park in Lucknow, India, obviously. So I shot a tons of photos and videos and they turned out pretty amazing. By the time I left, it was already 6:40, 6:45. So you can understand that it was evening and there are some evening shots. I was not disappointed at all. Only thing I could feel is that they can improve probably on a high resolution camera, just so that you get that zoom, like when you try to zoom, because there is no optical zoom in it. There is no 2x, 3x telephoto lens. So if you give like 48 or 50 megapixel camera or even 24 megapixel camera, people can at least crop in to get that zoom effect, even though if it's not an optical zoom camera. So there I felt a bit limited in terms of my overall, I should say, creativity level. Now coming to the Apple versus iPhone. In India, it's still a mentality that having an iPhone means you have the best technology possible and obviously your money status. I would put money status aside because that is not something which the YouTubers or techie people are into. But if you tell the price of this mobile phone that this is 89,000 and I can easily purchase an iPhone for 80,000, the iPhone 13 is for 80,000 in India, INR. Then people will realize, oh, okay, Samsung phones are that expensive also. So this is something which I saw. That is where I want to tell you guys that if you like something, if you love something, don't fall into the trap that I have to please socially everyone that I own an iPhone. No. If you want that, if you feel that this is for you, just go ahead and buy it. Don't fall into a trap that you have to please everyone. Obviously, if you own an iPhone, you have to give less of an explanation how expensive it is, because everybody knows it's expensive. But that is the point. Why are we judging a technology, a piece of technology based on its price? Why can't we just be happy about that it's a great product? Engineering has reached at such a level that now this thing is possible with a screen phone, and it's not a beta product. It is actually a reliable consumer product. So I'm glad that I purchased this. I really feel glad about the color. It's unique, it's something good. And this simplicity of the back design, once you open this phone, there is no way anybody can tell you which handset it is. There is no branding at all. Nothing at the front, nothing at the back once you actually open the device. The only branding it's there in the hinge, which is one of the amazing thing which I like. It's so simple, it's so plain, it's so clean that it looks just simply great to look at it. Regarding terms of tech, it has 5G. In India, you get it in dual SIM variant. One is eSIM and the other is physical SIM. Again, in India, we can easily get eSIMs these days now, so there's no issue that you cannot use dual SIM mobile phones. But then if you once decide to like switch from one phone to another, then you might face some trouble because you will have the eSIM and your other phone might not have that eSIM. That is some issue in the beginning, but I am very soon going to turn it into eSIM with Airtel, and I can use that same plan in my Samsung watch because I'm just waiting for that LTE watch, the classic 46mm LTE variant. That was my prime product which I wanted to purchase. This is kind of complimentary, which is again kind of funny, which I said in the initial, but then I'm happy that because I can use this mobile phones for at least 2 years or something. One issue which I also found was once you keep it in your pocket, there is a gap. Like if you see, there is a gap between those like slab of half mobile phones, and it attracts a lot of lint when it's inside your pocket. So once you open it, and after 2-3 hours probably, or even less time, you will find a lot of that lint accumulated all around here. Not that it's an issue, you just have to take your phone and wipe it very quickly on your t-shirt or shirt. Now another annoying thing is that you cannot put any actual screen protector, the hard ones, inside the phone. Obviously there is a screen protector pre-applied, so what my plan is to keep on using it with this screen protector, and once it gets a lot of fingernails and everything, I'll just go to the service center of the Samsung and get it replaced. Obviously I have to pay a fee. For the back, again, I'm not going to apply any glass protector because it is a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, and I'm thinking of planning to buy that transparent case, but I still like to feel that it's quite thin. With the case, it will become a lot bulky. Now switching between old mobile phone and my new mobile phone is very easy using the Samsung Switch software. I use the USB-C to USB-C to plug in from this phone to my previous LG phone, and the switching process happened seamlessly. It even gives you option which apps you want to transfer from your old phone to new phone, what all stuff you want to transfer, like do you want to transfer mobile logs, call details, your settings, your Google Calendar, stuff like that. So switching between the mobile phones, that's seamless. WhatsApp, it's a little bit tricky, but again, it's feasible. So guys, that's all I had for you today. It's my early impressions, and I tried to explain you as much as possible what I learned so far. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would feel really glad if I could help you understand if you should purchase this mobile or if you should avoid it at all costs. I don't think so that the second point is very true, that you should avoid it at all costs. But if there is a better deal, if there is a better use case for you to buy other phones, even the S21 Ultra, that will be amazing if I could help you to make that decision. Now, on an ending note, I know this is kind of a weird, but these big companies, they have a way of doing things. So if you go around, even from probably a month or 2 back, the S21 Ultra is out of stock. Now call it a coincidence or a marketing strategy that the top end variant, because anybody buying this mobile will obviously think of buying S21 Ultra because they come almost in the same price category. The difference is probably 10-15%. So be it a genuine reasons or be it marketing strategy, but this is what it is. So that is something you have to keep in mind. So see you again, see you soon guys. And if you love this content, please don't forget to subscribe. And guys, by the way, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll be putting out the camera whole tests, the video tests, portrait tests, everything which I have done with the Samsung Z Flip 3. So please stay tuned. Bye guys.